Hi everyone, welcome back to the Vickie Kello Independent Stampin' Up demonstrator for Brisbane. Let's hope my iPad lasts because somebody has been on it all day today. Happy Monday everyone. Oh, I don't have an awful lot of room here. So hopefully everyone has had a good weekend. I am a little bit early, so hi Christina. So I'm just still prepping a few things. Hi Renee, because I'm a bit slow. And I was in town today. It was dark when I left for work this morning. I left here at 10 to 6 and it was dark. That's when you know it's getting into winter. Hi Glenda. Which is a little bit annoying. Whoops. So hopefully everyone has had a good weekend. Whoops. I had my sip and stamp on Friday night, which was lovely. Had a new person. She enjoyed herself. Hi Lisa. So that's always a bonus. She did say she wants to come back. So even better. So whilst we're still waiting for a few other ladies, I am using the dinosaurs tonight. So I've just in the process of trying to cut out a few things that I have started to colour to make things a bit easier and quicker when we start the cards. But I thought I'd just get on and start chatting while we're doing this. And I haven't decided yet whether I'll do a Facebook Live next week, given it's Easter. It's probably more of a thing whether I remember to get on or not, because I often forget when it's a public holiday. But the Monday after, I know we've got one Monday in between, and then the Monday after is a public holiday in Queensland. So I don't want to miss too many days, but and I posted all those class kits for everybody that is doing the April class. They made the post only tonight, not this morning, so probably another day or two. I'm hoping they should arrive before Easter to the locals. Where is everyone tonight? Hi, Kerry. You cannot see. Can anyone else see? Oh, see what I'm cutting? No, because I just do not have enough room. So I'm just cutting out little pieces of what I've coloured, and I'm going to put them on cards in a minute. Hi Megan, I do not have enough room to have the big shot in here and you guys see what I'm doing. I usually try and have a lot of this done before I start the video. Hi Sue. So I'm just doing this while I'm chit-chatting and waiting for everyone to arrive. And then I'll show you what I've been doing. All right. Hi, Kerry. Oh, let me... Okay. So, I stamped a whole heap of little things from the Dino set here, which is super cute. Super, super cute. And a lot of them have dies to cut out as well. So I've got the dies all mixed up over here. So you can cut out all the dinosaurs. You can cut out, thanks for sharing, Kerry, the balloon, the top hat, the flower, the rocks, the party hat. And there's an egg shape that you can cut out that's not on here, obviously. The bow tie. And I think you can cut out that heart as well. Yes, the heart. Hi, Janice. And then the leaf images. So there's so many cute things that you can cut out on here. I love it. No, I've borrowed this from Megan. Oh, and the dino feet. I've missed the dino feet. Is that what that is? That must be what that is there. Oh no, Glenda. Are you all right? So I did, to try and speed things up, and I don't know how long my voice will last because my throat is getting really sore. Hunter's woken up quite sick today, and I think I'm coming down with whatever he has got as well, because as the evening progresses, my throat is getting sorer and sorer. So we all know that I'm not the best at colouring. So what I've done here, this is light pool party, dark pool party. Light daffodil delight, dark daffodil delight. Light granny apple green, dark granny apple green. And this is pool party again, and daffodil delight. And then I did one in cherry cobbler because I do have cherry cobbler cardstock out. But I don't know, I think this is a bit much. I don't know how red dinosaur's going to go. So I don't know whether we're going to use it or not. But it'll sit over here. Then I did a few balloons and I did some flowers. So we'll see what happens. Yes, there's lots going around and I'm not happy, but I was fine today, but this afternoon after I've come home, you could have borrowed mine. I've just got worse and worse. Now I did buy a new cherry cobbler ink pad, which is why I was just undoing it. I thought I had another blood clot in my arm, but it's all pulled muscle. Oh, well, that's a good thing, Glenda. So for those of us that haven't put ink pads together before, they obviously come in plastic. Our ink pads open up like a makeup pad, lift up, because you want to store your ink pad the right way up so that the ink is always at the top. So the ink pad essentially is upside down with our ink pads. And then you can get the sticker here. I haven't had a flu shot yet. Mine is, I think it's next week in the office. So it's booked in, but I feel it might be a bit late. Yeah, she did drop off a big package to share. So there's that, to put that together. Okay. And so the other ink pads I have got are Balmy, Granny Apple Green, Daffodil Delight. I can't even talk properly. Daffodil Delight, and I do have Balmy Blue because I plan on doing a sky thing if we get to it. But anyway. So my first card, I am using the turtle paper. So this turtle paper is called Turtly Cute. Wait till I put my next in. We'll have more to share. Turtly Cute paper. And I just wanted to show, because I've had a few people comment when I've shared it in the past or showed it to people going, I don't like turtles. Okay, and I get that because this is a lot of turtles on the paper. But there's two sides to every bit of paper. So I don't like turtles, there's stripes. Don't like turtles, there's diagonal stripes. Don't like turtles, there's like turtle shells. And this one, don't like turtles, there's smaller turtle shells. And don't like this one, there's music in yellow. And then this last one is my favourite. This is all like cut out pieces, and it's the dots. I love the dots. So I just wanted to show tonight, you don't have to use the turtles. So I'm a bit obsessed with this embossing folder. This is the painted something. You would think if I was obsessed with it, I would know the name of it, but I don't. I need to keep my tab. It is this one. Plaster Painting 3D Embossing Folder. It's pretty cool. It's got quite a deep image on it, or emboss, whatever you want to call it. So, layering this on Granny Apple Green. And when I emboss a piece of cardstock, you want to put adhesive on all four sides, whereas when it's not embossed, I'm a bit of a cheapskate and I only put adhesive on two sides, and that holds it together. I had to turn the sound down so Emma didn't hear you say don't like turtles. She can't believe those people don't exist. Yes, well, I agree. I love the turtles, which is why I bought them. But when I have shared it, people are like, oh, I don't like turtles. I'm like, what? But also, you get 12 sheets of the DSP, I think, in that pack. So after 12 sheets, you might have more than enough turtles. I'm just saying that it's a little bit... the other side is a little bit more user-friendly once you've used turtles. It's great when you lightly colour with a colouring brush. Oh, this, the embossing folder. Oh, that's a bit. Let's try that, Kerry. I was doing that on another one, but not on the embossing folder. Let me get a green brush, hang on. Good thing I've got my embossing, my blending brushes near me. You know that fun fold card where you make and cut off the front and then put it sideways? What is that cut mark called? Oh, what is that cut mark, please? You need to do the card lengthways. Let's just get sidetracked for a minute. So, you need to do the card like this. So that's your card. And then I usually cut this at like 2 3/4 or so. It's a bit of a guesstimate, but I line it up with this. That's all right. This line here so that I can still see the measurements because I want the score line. 2 3/4. Is that what? No, that's 2 1/2. Sorry. 2 1/2. Is that? That looks a bit big. So I think I do 2 3/4 usually, have a little bit more, and this is a little bit smaller. So if I do that, and if I take a 1/4 inch off that, so a 1/4 inch is that side. Yeah, I do it at 2 3/4, not 2 1/2. So line this up with 2 3/4. Cut that so that you've got a little bit extra there compared to this one, and then that sits there. That's one of my favouriteest folds. I do like it. You would think I would remember it. I just do it when I do it. So then we put adhesive on the back of the turtles. And this seems excessively wide here. Let's trim that off because that shouldn't be that wide there. I only like 1/8 of an inch border, and that just seems a bit much. There we go. I think I need to change my blade. I think I've been saying that for two weeks and I haven't done it yet. So then that can go on here. That can just adhere. Now, because I know I'm trying to use all the DSP from the Heart Suite, so making heaps of racks. Oh, nice. And because we're adhering to the embossing folder, here, I was going to, Megan sidetracked me, do some colour on here. We're going to have a scratch piece of paper underneath me though, because we only want a light touch. Light touch. We don't want those goobers. This is still a bit heavy-handed, but I'm going to cover most of that up. How nice is that? Good call, Kerry. Good call. Close that up. Put that up there. But we're going to cover... I'm going to do maybe... a little bit more. And where it's really goob... I was going to have that down a little bit lower, but now I don't like that goober there. I'm going to do that and no one will know. There's no mistakes in craft, only room for embellishment. Okay, so we obviously have to have green dinosaur on here, but I'm thinking we can have a yellow one too, because I'm thinking the red might be a bit much. Yeah. Now, there's some sentiments here. I'm getting hot. I wore a long sleeve shirt to the office today, and now moving around, it's a bit odd. Sorry, I just needed a drink with my throat. I hope your birthday is dynamite. Raw means something in dinosaur. Is that one stamp? Raw means... oh, yes, it is. Hope your birthday is dynamite. Okay, let's move this. This is cute. I might still have to get this stamp set. I don't know. This is what play dates are for. I'm having a play date Easter Monday too. I'm so looking forward to it. Oops. So this is why we stick our sentiment on first before we glue anything down, so that we can then work out where to stick that so it's going to fit. He might have to go this side because he got such a long neck. He can go round there like that. The raw stamp has a space, yes, but it's going to take up too much room on my circle. I've got another bigger bit. I might use that on. Oh, that's cute. All right, we're going to stamp that. Now, what's this? Oh, this is shaded spruce in there. I didn't bring that ink pad. Do. Everyone's just going to have to ignore that comment. I used to, when I first started Facebook Lives, I had Adrian on here moderating because I had so many random comments and people making, and I haven't had any for so long, and now look. Anyway, let's do Granny Apple Green. So I am looking forward to quite a few short weeks in a row, especially living in Brisbane. Get the extra May Day weekend compared to my southern counterparts. Okay, so we need some. Now, what gems do we think we're going to have tonight? I might do the gems last because I'll have to wait till all cards are done and gem them all up. Thanks, Christina. All right, I'm going to stick him up there. I think it's all rubbish, Glenda. Rubbish. That no one wants to actually listen to or read. I think this one might need a mini on his head. I don't think his head's big enough for a full one. So, because we all know that my colouring is not the greatest, I found these quite easy to colour with the blends. And I think they look alright. We might need, this one here might need a double up. So when you dimensionalise the sentiment and then you dimensionalise the thing going over it, sometimes you need to double dimensionalise here so that you don't have any sagging. There we go. I like that. I think it just needs gems to finish it. How cool is that? All right, so there's one card done. Oh, and this one came in the mail. So this came in the day last Tuesday. How cute is this? This is from Megan, and it's a little turtle on the inside too. So how cute is that? She sent that to me. It was so cool. But yeah, missed my Facebook Live, so it's been sitting on my desk for a week. Now I can pin it to my pin board. Now that I've showed you. Because if I pin it to my pin board, then I forget. It's got to be in my face. So here, hi Tammy. So here we are using the back of the turtle paper for the stripes on here, and we're using Daffodil Delight. Now it also does, this paper pad does come in, says Darling Duckling, but I'm using all the cardstock that I already have, like loads of. I haven't started using too much of the new in colours. So there's that. So we will stick, we can have that there so everyone can watch that while we're doing that. Adhere this. And then adhere this to the card. And then we're going to do this with this, I think. And this one, let's hope that other sentiment fits on here, because this was what was in my head. It probably won't. Ugh, nope. Nope. We'll have to do that with the last card, which I haven't fully done yet. So on this one, what else have we got? What did we put in the other one? Hope your birthday is dynamite. Happy birthday. Oh, we could have a terrific, we could maybe have the red dino on this one, because at least there's red on this paper. And we'll have to have, because we can't have two dinos the same colour, so we'll have to have one of these. But I think this one will look better on there. Okay, done that. Which means we can't really use the terrific one, because, so we might do a raw means you're terrific in dinosaur. So then this one might just be happy birthday, I think. Look at that. Decisions. I'm a Libran, I'm not very good at making decisions. Takes me a while to get there. But I did it. Okay, so this time we might stamp in Cherry Cobbler on the yellow, because yellow on yellow is not going to work. And I don't think the green. Yes, well, I think it's a bit much, but Megan liked it. Megan said he was cute. So we're going with it. Happy birthday, right? It's your birthday. Every time Lisa comes on, I'm like, it's your birthday, Lisa. Happy birthday, Lisa. All right. So we need to, oh, now there's some other little stamps on here that, let's stamp the, what do you think these are? Are these just splotches, or is that a dino foot? They're dino footprints. Oh, we could stamp them. Where are those footprints? Oh, is that them there? I think that's them there. All right, let's try this. Get that off there. And I've got just basic grey over here, because, you know, that's what I've stamped the dinosaurs in, so that they're not in black, just from, it still gives the outline, but it's not as harsh as the black. So I've done basic grey. I do like basic grey. So I'm going to do basic grey footprints. Oh, they're cute. Right off there. And what's this other thing over here? I'm going to stamp these because I do like some splotchies. Okay. Settle down, Vickie, settle down. Now, I do have my catalogue launch on Saturday, the election day, the 3rd of May. We are raising money for, where did the card stuff go? Share the Dignity. And so registration fee is $20, but in that you get your catalogue, you get 2 make and takes, you get some morning tea, and you get a little coupon voucher for any orders on the day, and lots of other little goodies. So yes, that's at 10 a.m. on Saturday the 3rd, which I know is a long weekend, but the next weekend's Mother's Day, and I didn't think it was right that I do it on Mother's Day. So that'll be fun, and you get to see and play with all the new products. Well, not all of them, but some of the new products. Okay, I quite like that. Let's do here. And then I have on Friday night, the 25th, which I know is Anzac Day, is Come Play With My Stuff, Craft and Connect at my house from 7. Where you can come and play with stuff or bring your unfinished craft projects, and we just have a bit of fun. So I'm looking forward to that because I don't get a lot of time to craft with no purpose in mind. Like over the weekend when I was crafting, I was cutting up my class kits to post out today for my online class. So I don't get a lot of time to craft for me. I usually have a purpose. So I'm looking forward to the Craft and Connect sessions. Oops. So we're just sticking these on. They're cute. I'm glad I did the colouring beforehand. Otherwise we definitely would not be getting 3 cards done. And I do try and get 3. Did you want us to bring a plate for anything on the 25th? Well, because it starts at 7, I think. Hi, Jean. How are you? I think I've got it starting at 7. I'm assuming you ladies would have had dinner. So I was just going to do maybe some lollies or something. But if you want to bring some like snacky things or something like that, yes, that would be lovely. All right, now this is the card that I haven't done anything for. And I also want, I've got such a mess here. I had another stamp set here. Where did that go? Here we go. Because I think I want to use these arches. think these arches are going to be stuck in my case too, and not. Anyways, how cool are these? And I did have a customer order just the dies over the weekend. So just because if you're not a fan of the stamp set, doesn't mean you can't order the dies. This is the stamp set that goes with it. It's same as these textured note dies here. This is the stamp set that goes with it, so it's the bundle. But some people don't want, you know, a tree root, leaves. They've got enough of those. But these dies, I've never seen these before. These are a must-have. These dies are amazing. I've used them so much. So usually I store my dies in my stamp sets when there's a bundle, but with these ones and the arches, I don't think I'm going to, because they're going to be right next to me here when I do a video, so that I can use them all the time and not have to get the die set out. Now there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. And let's, because I've not used these obviously. The big one, the big one does fit on an Australian card base, because sometimes that's an issue with Americans. It is wide enough to fit on our card base. You may want to shorten your card base though, because it doesn't sit evenly. But I am going to. I find when there's layering dies like this, I use the second smallest one as my first on here, and that sits better on the card. That's nice. And nice. Right, so we're going to use those two. Now, I'm going to cut. I have this to cut, and we're going to cut those two out together and see what happens. Now again, you probably won't see what I'm doing until it's the end, because I just don't have room here. But I've layered them together. You want to try and get them layered even. Where's Marie tonight, ladies? And Jules. I thought we're back on the same time slot. We'd be seeing Jules. Oh. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Oh. It could be big flop. This stuff I should practice before I get on camera. Look how cool that is. It's going to be a pain in the ass to glue down, but nice. Nice, nice, nice. Not sure I did share with her. Nice, thanks. Where did those dies even go? There, I think. So this was what I was planning on doing with the blue, and we need this back in. Oops. Let's get those pretty cards out of the way, because I don't want to ruin all my hard work. Alright, so we've done that. We can get that out of the way. Now, we did have I think we're going to use the spots. So we're going to get the paper. Now, probably, let's cut out something that I probably wouldn't use, which is more likely this one down here. And just hack into that. And we can bring this back. I don't know whether this fits the mini or not, but I've only got the big one out tonight. I don't know whether these arches would fit the mini. Now, where's my top plate? Yeah. I've got silky pants on and I keep slipping off my chair. I wore them to work the other day and I never got to the bus stop early enough that I was able to get a window seat, which I always try and get a window seat. And so I was on an aisle seat. Every time we were around the corner, I nearly bloody fell off my chair. So I've got to make sure that when I wear these slippery pants, I get to the bus stop early enough that I get a window seat so that I don't slip off. All right, we'll bring this green back. Well, there's no green in this, but anyway, bring this green sponge back. Has everyone got plans for Easter? I haven't got too many plans. I think I was going to take Hunter bowling. We've got some bowling vouchers that need to be used up. So that'll be fun. I've got a craft date on one day. And the rest will be making stuff for my catalogue launch and crafting because I haven't had a lot of time to do that. All right. Easter Sunday with the family. Hi, Anita. How are you? It's nice that we're on the same time slot again. Pam might just have to move her team meetings so that you can watch me. Crafting, yes. Crafting sounds so much fun. Just staying home, that sounds even fun too. I don't like them being together there like that. You can be there. Oh, the other one I was supposed to use the balloons on. Oh. We can put some balloons on him. Over here. We'll finish that off later. That's what I cut the balloons for. Pam just started doing these on Monday. Yeah, well, I'm just placing them around at the moment. That's cute there. I like that. Just using all these little bits. This one, he's so cute. We'll stick him there too, I think, maybe. No, I like him in front of that. There. Now, we're going to see whether I've borrowed this Anita, so it's not mine. Going to fit there, and terrific. Did we use that? Oh. Uh-oh. All right, I'm going to stamp my sentiment first, like I told you ladies before. Stamp first, and then you can place your dinosaurs around that. And I think we're going to stamp in the basic grey. All have dino cards. Oh, that's cute. Well, this is the first chance I've had to play with him. So I'm excited. I was debating against turtles or dinosaurs tonight, and I thought I'd do the dinosaurs because they're borrowed. I own the turtles, so I can play with them anytime. Move him. Oh, your raw means you're terrific in dinosaur. I love that. I've seen so many pink dinosaurs on Pinterest, so I love it. Right, so I've done this one too to frame that around there. And then, where's my card? Did I do? Yes, I did do a card here. To stick that on there. And I think we might just leave it at that. So, we all know I'm going to have fun with this, not Tombo. It's all goobered up. And I'll squirt it and it'll end up everywhere. I do love them too. This is the first time I'm playing with them. But I thought about them for the last couple of weeks, but I just haven't had a chance to use them. So this is my chance. I have in my head that I want to do a shaker card with them. I didn't think about that until after. Anita, afterwards. But I've done a fine line of Tombo and, whoops, come on, sticky bastard. I've not got glue on me yet. Let's hope that sticks though. Oh, they're Timid Tiger. They're sparkly Timid Tiger. How nice. I got these last week. I love them. So we're going to stick this one down. And that should just fit in there nicely. Oh, I've got a goober on there. And then we'll stick these bits down. But we're not sticking, like I'm not putting a lot of adhesive on these because I want to be able to stick things behind them. And some of the things will be popped up even though they're stuck behind them. Now, he was in the front. He was there. I got a shade that looks like, but more reddish. Nice. I didn't even realize until I got home and I'm like, oh, it's Timid Tiger. How cool is that? He's definitely going to be popped up in the front here, front and center. Oh, I need my thingy back. Now, I was going to stick them, some of them behind. This is why you don't have adhesive everywhere sometimes, vegan, because then you can slip things behind them. Whereas if you use too many dimensionals, you've got no room to stick anything anywhere. I'm going to stick a glue dot on the leaves as well. These ones. Yes! I have sparkle on my nails 90% of the time. Oh, I haven't stuck him down yet. He's just going to be... He's just going to have his head hanging over there. You know what would be cool on these, Megan? Bubble heads. Wobblers. I've got some wobblers in my drawer. I need to make some cards with wobbles on them. Come on, lift that up. Where's my take my pick tool? Because my nail's too thick to lift it up. And I was going to stick a rock over this one over here. Got a whole bunch of them in my drawer. Oh, I love that. All right. Now, do we want the balloons back on this card? This is, I think they need to be here. I cut them out and everything. But now, because I've made that, it's going to be painful trying to stamp this. You know what? I'll just draw a line. Must get some wobbles so I can. Yes, I'm just going to draw a line instead of stamping this because that's popped up and I'm going to make a mess. But we're going to pop the balloons up. Because I've cut them out, coloured them, I'm going to use them. And of course I'm out of ones that are already done, aren't I? Here's one. This will tie in the red a bit more too because I've got a red balloon. Because I do think the red dinosaur is, it's a lot. Okay. Now, where's my marker? The dinosaurs do not have hands, but they can be. Attach them to his tail. Oh, that would have been cute. Now I've drawn lines there. That would have been real cute. Anyway. So we need some gems for the 3 cards that we made. They're cute. I like them a lot. Now I did share this link a couple of weeks ago. Lots of people have asked me about my gem holder. I got some new gems with my last order. How cute are these? These are adhesive back sparkle gems. Black, because I wanted black sparkles. That's what I wanted last week. And we do have black sparkles. I just didn't have any. So I think maybe these grey ones. I'm thinking these grey ones. I can't remember what they're called. Whoa, my gems are falling everywhere. Okay, sparkle, you know my favourite, yes. Yes, I do. Rhinestones all the way for Megan. I do like that. These ones can have that one, and then these ones. I think this is my favourite. These arches, I like the arches. Whoops. All right, and my hair is stuck on there. So we'll pop them away, and that is our 3 cards tonight. Thank you everyone for joining, and look, 3 minutes to spare. Hope you enjoyed everything, and I hope to be on next Monday if I remember, because it is Easter Monday and I may forget. But we'll see what happens. So if not, I hope you have a safe Easter and enjoy what you're doing and spend time with family, and catch you all next time. Bye.